Hello, everyone. Good evening, and a very big warm welcome to all of you on our 21st day of our 21-day meditation journey. My name is Isha, and I am joining you from Seattle. I'm super delighted to be part of today's program and to meditate with all of you tonight once again. I want to take this opportunity to reintroduce myself once more. So, I work in the tech industry. I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for 16, 17 years at this point. And just like today's topic, I feel like it's just a beginning for me as well, because I feel like every day I get to learn something new, grow even further in my meditation, but grow even more in the joy that I get out of it. So I hope you all got to also experience that little bit as you start your meditation journey. So before we settle in, just a reminder to get your foot soak buckets ready for today's session. All the items that you need for the foot soak are on the screen. And I know many of you have become pros at this by now, but if you still need a moment to set things up, please feel free to do so now. Now, these 21 days have been deeply transformative and impactful for so many of us. And that's only possible because of all that collective desire and the participation that each one of you bring. You've seen many friendly faces on the screen through these 21 days, guiding you through the meditation and the music. But there are many more of us working behind the scenes every day who are managing the technology, who are troubleshooting, and making sure we continue to meditate in silence, in peace, as they're troubleshooting everything and taking care of things for us. So I want to give a very big shout out and thank you to our fantastic tech team who have been supporting us throughout. Now, as we culminate our 21 days journey, many of you have been already asking that's what's next. So after today, we will be going on a short break of 2 months, but during that time, we are not going to leave you hanging because we have some great programs lined up for you already and resources. So starting from Wednesday, you can start joining our collective foot soak and meditation sessions online every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:45 p.m. on the exact same Zoom link as this meeting. There are also a lot of online programs that happen at different time zones across different days of the week. So you can always find something that fits your schedule. So the link to the handout, which contains more details about these online programs, should be available in the chat. And while, our virtual meditations so far have been so fantastic, there's a different connection when we really meet in person and we meditate together. So there are various in-person meetings also happening across different cities in the country. And towards the end of the session today, we'll show you a very quick demo of how you can find like an in-person class near you. We also have a course survey where we want to know more about your experience with this 21 days program. So the link to that is also available in the chat, and we would really appreciate it if you can respond to it. So, yesterday we enjoyed a wonderful meditation on the topic of growth through introspection, and we enjoyed our Sunday breakout room sessions. Today's topic, we culminate everything that we have learned so far, and we go into a deeper, silent, meditative experience through the meditation and the music. So we will start the program with the guided meditation and foot soak. We'll watch a photograph of Shri Mataji and a video of Shri Mataji together. We'll meditate with the music, and at the end of the session, we will have a Q&A and some announcements. Now, I want to once again remind everyone that Sahaja Yoga is always free. All the classes we've talked about earlier, whether they are online or in person, they are free no matter where you go and how you join us. So they're always offered just with love and are always without any cost. So let's warmly invite our presenters for tonight, Abhishek and Wendy, who are going to take us through the meditation journey. Hi, Wendy. So nice of you to join us. Wendy is going to be our Q&A special guest tonight. Wendy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Los Angeles. In the last 3 days, we have had 6 inches of rain, so it's quite incredible. I guess the thing is, I just love Sahaja Yoga meditation, and one of the things I love doing is working with helping people get out of stress and overcome trauma. So that's kind of what I do in my spare time with Sahaj.
Thank you, Wendy. And you're getting the Seattle feel in LA with all the rain. So that's nice of that. And next we have Abhishek, who is also a musician for tonight, also joining from Seattle. Abhishek has also joined us a few times earlier, but please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Really nice to be here. My name is Abhishek, joining from Seattle, rainy Seattle, cloudy Seattle. I don't think we've had sunshine in the last few days, few weeks, maybe. Um, but yeah, today we're going to use some music. We're going to use our voice to try to get deeper into the state of meditation. So, really looking forward to meditating with all of you, and let's see how we experience uh, how the music leads us into meditation today.
Thank you. We are all looking forward to that. So, thank you to both of you for joining us. We'll see you both in a bit. But let's start with our first session today of Foot Soak. So, as the topic today really says, it is just a beginning. And this is very true because Sahaja Yoga is really a lifelong endeavor. It's a journey which we all started together about 20-ish days ago. But every day, I'm sure you all must have observed some growth and learning and everything that is transformed within us over this time. Every day we get to learn something new, to connect deeper, and to also enjoy this journey, taking a little longer to smell these beautiful flowers, and experiencing the joy through the journey as we are walking. So I sincerely hope that many of you got a chance to experience the very early beginnings of this. And, we've covered so many topics. We talked about all the chakras, we learned so many tools and so many treatments. But now it's the time for you to become your own master, to become your own guru, to develop that confidence of introspecting and understanding what really you need. It's not that we need to do everything together, but once you have that deeper connection with yourself, you'll automatically know what tool to take out and utilize that works for uplifting and to your spiritual ascent. And it's very important to continue with the meditation at home. And we will talk a little bit more about that later. But just like, going to the gym or learning a language, it's so important to keep practicing it regularly. The very same is true for this meditation so that we don't get rusty. We continue our journey and go upwards and onwards. So let's start our foot soak today together. As always, we will raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. So with the left hand going up, right hand goes around it, bringing to the top of our head, tying a virtual knot, symbolizing and asking Mother Kundalini to stay on the Sahasrara. And do the third time with 3 knots. And let's together take a bandhan, drawing an arc from left to the right and back 7 times. We will also give bandhan to a bucket of water, just drawing little circles over our bucket, trying to awaken the elements that we are using for our foot soak cleansing today. And with that, we can immerse our feet into the water. We'll take a few minutes just to settle in our meditation. Let's put our right hand on our heart level first. And take a few deep breaths at your own pace. And follow the rhythm of the breath. Follow how your hand rises and falls with every inhale and exhale. Slowly and steadily drawing our attention inwards. And as we do this, let's express our desire to Mother Kundalini. That Mother, at this moment, I surrender everything. Help me get into that state of thoughtlessness, where I'm beyond my doubts, my worries, my thoughts. Let all the distractions get removed into the elements of nature. And with our attention settled now, we can bring the right hand back on the lamp. And let's just watch our palms. Just watching it, witnessing how we're feeling at this moment. Do we feel cool, warm, heavier on one hand, lighter on the other? And we just watch. We don't judge. We don't question. If we're feeling heaviness on the left palm, we can just drop our right hand towards Mother Earth. All we really need to do at this point is humbly request and desire from Mother Kundalini to cleanse and purify our left channel, to remove all the heaviness from our left side. We can now bring our right hand back on the lap. Let's take our left hand towards the sky to get rid of all the heat from the right. Once again, We only desire and ask Mother Kundalini to remove all the heat, all the heaviness, all the worries about the future from our right side. We can slowly bring our hand back. Let's use our right hand to guide our attention, slowly raising our Kundalini from the base of the spine to our Sahasrara. With deep desire and humility. And once you're at the Sahasrara, you can gently tap your Sahasrara. Let's do it 2 more times. And then the 3rd time. With even deeper desire, deeper attention. Asking more and more strands of the Kundalini to come to our Sahasrara. You can put your hand a few inches above the Sahasrara, just watching the flow of these vibrations, the Param Chaitanya that's flowing. That's the sign of our Kundalini being awakened and responding to our desire. With our attention settled between the space between our hand and the head, we can bring our right hand back, leaving our attention up there, and just silently meditate for a few minutes. And when we feel ready, we can slowly open our eyes. Let's rinse our feet with clean water. We can dry it with a towel. and move our bucket aside for now. And at the end of today's session, you can discard this water into the toilet. And let's take another few seconds to settle our attention again. And with this settled attention, we can together watch a video of Shri Mataji, really absorbing her words through our Sahasrara.
The lecture can go on because on the spirit I must have given at least, I don't know, about at least 100 lectures so far only on the subject of spirit. So it's an endless job. And every time I say something, people say, Mother, you have said something very new. So the knowledge is endless, but you become the knowledge. You yourself become the knowledge and you start understanding it. Only thing is, you must have assiduity, respect for yourself, and the importance of responsibility, that you have to be the spirit. That's why you have come on this earth as human beings at this time. This time is very precious and it's not a fashion to be a seeker, but it's something that has to happen to all of you. Yesterday you people asked me many questions and I think I answered most of them. Some of them were very good questions, but some of them were a little very simple, I think. But nobody was aggressive. But on the whole, I think that maybe San Diego is a place from where we may be able to save America. I didn't have any program anywhere in Los Angeles or anything, but I came to San Diego. But you have to know that if this is the place, we have to get people who are of that quality. I don't know when are we going to get them, but I hope we get those people of that quality. Even a small nail can hold a sari. In the same way, a little place looking like San Diego can save America. May God bless you. So we'll have the experience now. We'll take about 5 minutes for you because if all the chakras are discussed, already the attention is on that. It's very simple to put your hands towards me.
Everyone slip off their shoes again.
It's better. You've done a good job. Huh. Just put your hands towards me. Just like this. Left. Now left hand towards me and right hand towards the Mother Earth. We'll give you a balance. You need not close your eyes just now. Let's see. Put your right hand towards the Mother Earth. As I told you yesterday, left side is our conditioning. Conditioning, subconscious and collective subconscious. Very much at work here. But also is an emotional side. Now put your right hand towards me and left hand towards the sky. Right hand towards me. Right hand towards me like this.
Left hand towards the back.
Are you feeling the cool breeze in the hand? You are already thoughtless, there's no thought. But just see if you are feeling the cool breeze. That's better. Are you? Let's see. All right? Are you feeling any cool breeze in the hand? All right. Now put your left hand on top of your head. Just here. Fontanelle bone area. Are you feeling? It's a very subtle thing. Are you? Pay attention. Working out. Good? All right. Now change it. See the left hand with the right hand. Just pay attention there. See. Believe that you are the spirit. So just you have to say in your heart, I am the spirit. In your heart. Say it 7 times. It will work out. Release it. Is it all right? Are you feeling the heat coming out? Little heat. All right. Now turn. Change. See now. Right, Swadhisthana. All right. There. Amazing. Now just see if it is working. Cool breeze. Feel it. Just put your hands like this. It's good. You're all thoughtless. If you see there's no thought in your mind. And complete silence. Enjoy this. This moment is going to transform your life. Take it from me. You may not realize today, but you'll realize it very soon. Strong. Have faith in yourself. That's the main thing. It's beautiful. Now all those who are feeling the cool breeze in the hand or in the head, from the head, please raise your hands, both the hands like this. Could you believe it? Most of you. May God bless you. Except for 1 or 2. Maybe you have come for the first time. Have you come for the first time? All right. Maybe. We'll see you. It's not difficult. Today is a very powerful day. It's worked out. Now know that you have found it, but establish yourself. This is very important is to establish. Luckily, you have a very good center here. We have to work it out through San Diego. From this side and from New Jersey, from the other side. We have to work it out. All of you must remember that you have got your realization. I don't want to take any promises from you because I depend on your spirit. Respect it. Respect your realization. Respect yourself. Now you will find you have a purpose in life. And just understand how this divine power works and how we can manage it and control it, how we can maneuver it, and how it works in the larger interest, in the higher interest, in the nobler interest, in the righteous life. You become that, and others also become. May God bless you.
We'll stay in silence for a few more moments. Now to go deeper into our meditation, we will use our voice. We will all sing together. Very simple sounds. Sounds that resonate with our energy centers. And as we produce these sounds, we can feel the nourishment in our energy centers. Our energy centers open up more and the Kundalini energy rises stronger. So we'll start by putting our hands towards the ground for our first energy center. That's the foundation of the subtle system of energy within us. And here we will ask for a strong foundation, a solid foundation. And the fundamental quality here that this energy center gives us is purity. and innocence. So we'll ask Mother Kundalini, please establish innocence and purity within me and give me a strong foundation. And so the sound we will say here is Lam. And so what we'll say is Om Lam Lam Lam. We'll take a deep breath, and then as we are exhaling, we will say this. And if you're not sure, you can just listen to me a couple of times and then join along. I'll be repeating it many times. So deep breath. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. We'll do it a few more times. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. Om Lam Lam Lam. I'll do a short song that helps nourish this energy center. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Sumukhaschaikadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodarascha Vikato Vignarajo Ganadhipa Dhumraketur Ganadhyaksho Bhalachandra Gajanana. Now we can bring our hands back on our lap and let's put our left hand on our second energy center on the right hand side. And this is the energy center that gives us energy for our thinking, for our action. And here we'll say, I surrender all my thoughts and all my problems. We're just going to let go of any residual thoughts, any effort, just for some time. I let go of all effort. I let go of all of my thoughts. I surrender the future. I surrender all my problems. This energy, the Kundalini energy within us, it is a reflection of the all-pervading energy that runs the entire universe. And so we're just going to surrender to this energy. And it is fully capable of solving our problems. I let go of all my problems. I let go of all my thoughts. And here we will say, Om Vam Vam Vam. 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 या कुंडेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या कुंडेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डित करा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दुता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। can bring our left hand on our lap. We'll put our right hand on our navel. And this energy center gives us peace, even when there's turbulence outside. It gives us access to the ocean of peace within. And so here we're going to say Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti means peace. So we'll take a deep breath. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So around this third energy center is the void, and we can just rotate our hand around our void a few times clockwise. And our void it gives us the quality of mastery over ourselves, self-mastery, mastery over our emotions, mastery over our mind, mastery over our actions, behaviors. And so, as we are doing this, we can just ask inside, Mother Kundalini, please help me become my own master. And we can, whenever we're ready, we can stop rotating and just put our hand back on our navel. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And we can move our hand at the level of our heart. And here we will say Ma Jagadamba, which means Mother of the Universe. And the qualities of this energy center are a sense of security, which we get from our mother. Also, unconditional love. So here we'll ask, please make me fearless. Mother Kundalini, please make me secure. Please give me love and compassion for everyone without any conditions. We'll say Ma Jagadamba. So deep breath. Ma Jagadamba, Jagadamba, Jagadamba. And we'll repeat this a few times. Ma Jagadamba, Jagadamba, Jagadamba. 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 Also, in our heart is the seat of our spirit, and this journey of meditation is really about becoming the spirit, fully identifying with our true nature, our spirit, and dropping any other superficial identifications or misidentifications we may have. And so now we're going to place our left hand on the right side of our heart, and the right side of our heart gives us a sense of responsibility. And here we will say that I take up the responsibility of becoming the spirit, of dropping everything else that is not the spirit. I take responsibility to use this new awareness that I have received through the awakening of my Kundalini energy, to use this awareness to balance myself, to improve myself, and to drop everything that's not the spirit. Dhyayedajanubahum Dhritasharadhanusham Baddhapadmasanastam Pitam Vasovasanam Navakamaladalaspardi netram prasannam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1 समाङ्कारूढ सीतामुखकमलमिडल्लोचनं नीरदाभम् नानालङ्कारदीप्तं दधतमरुजटामण्डलम् रामचन्द्रम् Now we can put our hand across our forehead. And here we will say Om Ham Ksham. Ham means I am. And when we say I am, we are really saying that I am the spirit, I respect myself. And when we say Ksham, that means I forgive everyone, including myself. So we'll say Om Ham Ksham. 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 And now we can use our right hand to raise our Kundalini along our central channel. And as we get to the top, we will massage the top of our head, our scalp. And we'll ask with our full heart, Mother Kundalini, please rise stronger within me. Please pierce all my energy centers, including my Sahasrar, the top of my head. And please allow me to be in the state of meditation where I am one with my spirit. So we'll ask this a few times. The Kundalini energy responds really well to our desire, a sincere, earnest desire. So we'll just say that a few times inside. मूलाधार में बैठी हो कुंडलिनी माँ, मूलाधार में बैठी हो कुंडलिनी जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। मूलाधार में बैठी हो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। मूलाधार में बैठी कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। मूलाधार में बैठी कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। कर दो विभेदन सहस्त्रार का, दो हमको आत्म साक्षात्कार। मूलाधार में बैठी कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। मन से परे हमको ले जाओ, मन से परे हमको ले जाओ। निर्विचारिता के सागर में मन से परे हमको ले जाओ। निर्विचारिता के सागर में परम चैतन्य का बने साधन माँ, दो हमको साक्षी भाव का दान। मूलाधार में बैठी कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो है सविनय प्रार्थना। We can now raise our Kundalini to conclude our meditation.
Gosh, do I really have to talk after that beautiful music? Thank you so much, Abhishek. You really, really took us into that very, very deep state of silence where there was just bliss and nothing else, really. But we do have a few announcements to make before we move to our Q&A session. So, firstly, we've enjoyed these 21 days together, but as we mentioned earlier, we do have to take a 2-month break. But during this break, there are multiple ways to keep meditating collectively with others as we've been doing so far. So, you can keep joining our collective Futsok and meditation sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:45 p.m. Pacific time on the same Zoom link. In addition, there are a lot of other online sessions that are happening throughout the week, which you are welcome to join. The link, which has these additional details for the online programs, is available in the Zoom chat. So you can figure out what program suits your schedule and join any of them. And nothing really beats the magic of meditating together in person. So we have a great website to help you find the classes local to you. And let's take a quick look at how to do that. So on our website, us.sahajyoga.org, you can go to find classes and you can click on the option of find the classes just by entering your zip code and city. So let's try to find something close to me in the Seattle area. And as you can see, it shows that we have in-person classes happening in Seattle. So the meetup is a great way, in addition to the website, to find all the sessions. So for example, in Seattle, we have Tuesdays music and meditation program, and then online Thursday sessions. So you're welcome to find something similar to you, close to you, by just putting in your zip code in your area and finding something. So we really encourage you to try and find some class in person and really join in person, because it's again completely different when you connect with everyone, with experienced Sahaja Yoga teachers there. But we also have other program resources that we've been sharing since day one. Our amazing WhatsApp group, where we will continue to share more updates about the upcoming programs, along with inspirational quotes. And then our website, which has all the previous session recordings and handouts to review. So you just can catch up, revisit any of the sessions that you really enjoyed. Again, the links for both should be in the chat. And if you have not signed up for our mentorship program already, I really encourage you to do so. The upcoming break is a great time to connect even further with your mentor and then deepen your meditation experience. So all you need to do is fill the form, which is again available in the chat, to request a mentor. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can request for a mentor by sending us an email on the address listed in the channel description. Now, if you have any questions for us, there are again multiple ways. You can use the breakout room help to get on a one-on-one setting with a Sahaja Yoga teacher. You can use the chat Q&A to just message and get responses to any of your questions. And then you can also send your questions directly to me, and I will try my best with the presenters to get to it. And also, please to respond to the survey to share more about your experience with us, because the link is available in the chat, and this will help us come back even stronger and better for you the next time. So this is a great time to bring on our presenters again, Wendy and Abhishek, to share their experiences, answer any questions that you may have for us as well. Welcome back, Wendy.
Yes, welcome back indeed. I was such a deep meditation, it's hard to talk after such a beautiful clearing session.
Absolutely. So a few questions that are coming in, and people are curious to know, since people have just started their meditation journey, if you can share something about your own meditation journey and how it has really transformed or changed your life. So maybe Wendy, you can start with this one.
Well, it's crazy. I was 21. I was just really a kid. And, that was 41 years ago. And I still feel just all the time that I have so much to learn and I'm still growing. And that's, I think, the beauty of it is that, it's very fresh, right? And for me, when I came in to Sahaja, I wasn't expecting to do it. I wasn't expecting to meditate, but I followed my friend to a meeting because she was always doing things I thought were weird, and I wanted to check it out and make sure she was okay. And I went and I just had an experience I couldn't deny. But I went away for a couple of months because I didn't feel like, oh, I want to be in a group. I thought I'm going to do this on my own. And I just I had these strong feelings, this feeling side, this passionate side, and I had these strong mental abilities, and together they were always fighting. I was always in conflict inside myself. So then the first thing that happened is I was at peace. My heart just sort of opened and everything calmed down, and I was able to be at peace. And then I realized that I had a long way to go. Like, I felt my chakras were damaged. They really were quite damaged. And I thought, oh my gosh, where Shri Mataji talks about us being at this level and I'm not there, And so I would think, oh, this isn't possible. I couldn't possibly do that. And then I would find myself pushing something inside my heart was pushing me forward. And at the time I didn't really know much about the spirit, but I realized later that my spirit just kept going, no, do it. And so I did. And I think many of us really had to grow a lot and had to be very patient with ourselves because we weren't exactly where we wanted to be. So I guess most important thing about my journey is it's not over and I'm still on it. And I'm glad that I'm doing something that will always give me opportunities to be better or to grow or to deepen, I guess.
Yeah, that was beautiful, Wendy. And I think the point that you mentioned about experience, I think for my journey, that was the most important thing, that experience is so undeniable. It's so tangible that there is no really looking back. My journey was never like a straight line up. It was like an up and down thing, but it was always ascending up, really. So, yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Abhishek, what about you? Like, how has Sahaja Yoga really transformed your life? How did you start with it, and what changes you've seen since?
Yeah, so I was introduced to Sahaja Yoga meditation from a young age, and my parents started doing it, and I used to go with them, but I didn't really feel, I mean, I felt the tingling in my fingers, but it didn't really mean anything to me. I was just 6 or 7 years old, so I was just going just for the fun of it, to have fun with some of my friends. So for many years, I was going, but I wasn't really trying or getting into meditation. I was feeling the energy. That's all I was feeling. And then, many years later, when I actually moved to the US, and I was by myself for the very first time, away from, different country, away from parents. And that's where, I mean, I always had a desire that I want to meditate and I want to improve. There were certain things that, I didn't like about myself, certain habits, certain, behaviors that I wanted to get over. And I knew that, meditation will help me. But when I was, by myself, I started meditating. And then, in our college, in Purdue University, there was actually a Sahaj meditation, student club. So I joined that, and I still remember the first meditation I had. That was the very first time that I actually experienced the state of meditation, where my attention went above the mind, above the top of the head. The hands were cool, but it was more about the attention rising, which is something I hadn't felt before. Once that happened, I was able to understand, okay, this is what my parents were doing, and it actually makes sense, because sometimes if your parents do something, you you kind of run away from it, but it made sense, So once I had the experience, then I made an effort to work on myself. So one habit that I'm really grateful that I developed at a very early stage was foot soaking every day. And now I'm at a point where I cannot go to sleep if I haven't foot soaked because I feel all this heat. So but yeah, as Wendy said, it's every day is, I mean, it's a journey, right? Every day is, you learn something new about yourself. Yeah, I mean, I can literally, count, yeah, like each day I'm learning something, and this awareness is within us, right? So we're trying to figure out what are the different ways you can use this energy to bring yourself in balance. And some days you'll realize that, oh, this thing works really well. It's also a lot of facing yourself, right? And sometimes it's really hard to face yourself. Uh, so so yeah, I think the energy gives that self-awareness that, okay, this thing that I'm doing is not really benevolent for me. So let's make an effort to drop this. So yeah, it's a really, I mean, it's an adventure. It's a journey. It's a lot of learning and growing along the way.
Yeah, and like Wendy said, we are all not, nobody's perfect, but then, it's very important again to be, when we find these imperfections, to be very gentle with ourselves, very patient. The love and compassion we talk about, it's not just for others, it's for ourselves too. So we have to redirect a little bit of that towards ourselves and keep growing. But Abhishek, you brought a great point of, like foot soaking every day, and sounds like that's really helped you establish more and more into meditation. Wendy, what are some other things, that help you get that deeper connection through meditation?
For me, then it's funny. I was on the program the other day in the gallery, and someone came in and said, "Oh, you're the person who's always telling us to clear our hearts." I was like, "Yeah, I guess it is me." For me, I was born with a heart condition, so I knew I had this weakness in my chakra, and so I spent the first like 2 years of meditating, just always meditating on my heart, and at first I could feel that the vibrations didn't go everywhere in my whole heart, my physical heart, and also the center, and so I just meditated on it twice a day or 3 times a day, and until finally I could feel the vibrations going everywhere in my heart, and and then I knew, oh, I'm going to be okay. This isn't going to take my life, and this thing that was my greatest weakness became my strength, and that's really inspiring. And that makes you think like, well, I could probably do anything, man, if I could, if that worked out, So I guess I just not giving up and just putting your attention on the chakra that has some damage, and just allowing it to heal, and then believing in yourself. I think the hardest thing I've had is to have confidence in myself. I still, I see in other people that they respect me and all this stuff, and I go, really, I fooled them. But so I'm still working on that self-love aspect that you talked about, of just respecting myself and loving myself, and believing in myself, and so I guess that's what I'm moving forward. I'm still working on. That's what this phase of my life is about. Is I guess believing more in myself and being kinder to myself. So I feel we all really need to do that. So that's my suggestion. Give a little TLC to your own self.
Yeah, absolutely. And one very great question, very apt for today as we are concluding this 21-day journey, Um, Early on, did you spend time meditating on your own, and how did that help you grow? Abhishek, maybe you want to take this one?
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time clearing out my energy centers. There were some chronic ones when I started. And yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a phase when I was working really hard at trying to work them out. One thing that I remember is, I mean, I would, meditate about half an hour, 45 minutes, 2 times a day. And a good part of that would be clearing out the energy centers. And then once they were cleared out, then, just silently meditating for some time. But there were some times when I, had the desire that I should wake up early in the morning. And I remember like the first time that I did that, I sat down and immediately my attention was above, above the top of my head. And so that was very encouraging that I don't always have to, work so hard at clearing. Uh, you know, Sometimes it can just happen spontaneously. And early morning is a really good time when, everything is quiet, the activity hasn't started, our mind is also quiet. And I found that whenever I woke up, with a true desire that yes, I want to wake up early tomorrow, and I want to meditate, I would wake up before my alarm, and I would also get into a really good state of meditation. So, so I know that it's really helpful to get up early. I haven't still been able to develop that habit regularly. Like I start the week very strong, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, woke up, early in the morning, but then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go back to late. But that's something that I'm working on. But I recommend trying that out, because really, I mean, the energy, it responds to our desire, and us, going out of our way and, making time for something like this, waking up early, it's really a sign of that commitment that yes, I have the desire, and then the energy will respond and it helps, so yeah, something to try.
Right. And waking up before the alarm clock goes off, that's the superpower I want.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens sometimes. Yeah, not always, but sometimes.
Wendy, anything from your early days that you remember that really helped you establish and grow more? How did you meditate at home by yourself?
Well, one thing that I started learning was that when I was in a collective meditation, the vibrations felt different. It was sometimes easier to meditate, but also I felt different energy centers catching than when I was by myself. And the powerful thing about meditating on your own is you learn what your own vibrations really are, your own strengths and weaknesses. And we don't look at it like, oh, I'm a bad person, this is going on. It's just like it's knowledge about yourself, and you just learn to witness, oh, I have some damage in this chakra. I'm going to give love to that chakra. I'm going to give so much love to that. And then you go through this loving process of healing the chakra. And then all of a sudden you have this quality like you thought you'd never have. Like when I came to Sahaj, I had nodes on my voice and I could barely speak. I sounded like an old man when I spoke. And eventually, it turned out, and my whole life I've been like that I could sing, So something I never thought I could ever do before is a quality of the Vishuddhi. And talking to people now, I talk quite a lot about Sahaj. So, it's like you go through this process where you just, anything that's worth doing is like learning to play an instrument. It takes a little bit of time, but what you get out of it is just like so beautiful. So I would say, believing in myself, taking the time to take care of my chakras, and to also establish, I think the most important thing is learning the witness state. So you don't take everything so personally, and you step back and you watch your thoughts, you watch your feelings, you watch damage in your chakra, and you learn that you're something more. You're not your chakras. You're not your strengths or weaknesses. You're actually absolutely beyond it all. You're the spirit. And when you really see that, when you give yourself a chance to see it, it's very freeing. You just let go of all your weights and anything that's been holding you down, and you're free. So that's what I learned. I learned I could be free, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. And your note about being collective, that's a great reminder for everyone. Do join the online sessions, the supplements we shared. Try to find a program local to you and join that, because again, The collective joy of meditating is on a different level altogether. But this brings us to the wrap of this session tonight and our 21 days journey that we've been all together. And I really want to thank each and every one of you for being part of this experience. You know, your sincerity, your desire, your willingness to explore meditation together. And that's really what has created this super strong and very joyful collective that we have now. And even though this program is going to end tonight, our journey should continue, our individual and collective journey. So we encourage you to keep nurturing yourself through the meditation, whether it's at home, online, or in person, and just to stay connected with the community that you have also grown deeper with each day. So, thank you all once again for sharing these 21 days with us, and we look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Thank you and have a good night.
Good night.
Right.